Welcome to Uva Learn, a perfect place which has an interactive online learning world, where we use methods which are easy to learn, and you learn basic fundamental with fun. Let us get started.
Identify acute angles from given figures. Look at the drawings below. Find the total number of angles that are smaller than a right angle in these figures. Let's look at the question carefully and try to understand it. Find the total number of angles that are smaller than a right angle in these figures. Do you recall what a right angle is? This is a right angle. A right angle is made by a quarter turn. When two lines meet to each other at perpendicular way, they formed right angles. Can you see that? An L shape formed by the two straight lines? Perfect. We are asked to identify all the angles in the figures that are smaller than a right angle. Do you know what is an acute angle? All right, hope you understood the question now. Let's move on to solve this problem. Do you not think we need something to check right angles? So, let's create a right angle using a piece of paper. How do you think to make a right angle from this piece of paper? Correct. Let's fold it in half once. Let's fold it once more, into another half. Now can you spot the right angle with what we have created? Yes, now onwards we will going to take help of this right angle to find all the right angles in the drawings. Let's hold the right angle we created against drawing A. How many angles are smaller than a right angle? 0. There are 0 angles in figure A which are smaller than a right angle. What do you think of all angles then? They are all either equal to, or larger than a right angle. Now, can we do the same on the other drawings? Next, let's hold the right angle we created against drawing B. Let's check them one by one on drawing B. How many angles are smaller than a right angle in drawing B? Again, we have 0. All the right angles in B are right angles, none of them are smaller. Yes, there are all 4 angles in drawing B are right angles. Let's look in for drawing C. How many angles are smaller than a right angle? 1, 2, and 3. Yes, there are 3. All the angles in drawing C are smaller than a right angle. Let's apply same for drawing D. 1, 2. So, for drawing D, there are 2 angles smaller than a right angle. And the other angle is greater than a right angle. Finally, let's check for drawing E. Let's check with our right angle. Same as drawing D, there are 2 angles smaller than a right angle here also. The other angle is equal to a right angle. So, how many total numbers of angles in the drawings we found that are smaller than a right angle? Let's sum up all the angles which are smaller than right angles in the drawing. 3 plus 2 plus 2 equals 7. So, there are 7 angles in these figures that are smaller than a right angle.
You can master this skill by practicing more with Uva Practice. Thank you.